August has been a busy month as far as weather-related disasters are concerned, and anyone who still believes that global warming is not affecting our weather and our climate is either clinically insane or in complete denial. I've gathered together here just a few, not all, but just a few of the instances in the last month that are of great concern as far as climate change is concerned. Let's start with the UK, which has suffered a series of heat waves in 2022 so far. There was a short one in June where temperatures went over 90. That's a very unusually high temperature. There was a prolonged and very deep one in July where temperatures reached an all-time record of 104.5 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's reported that 13 people died. And another one in August where the temperatures again got above 90. This was followed by torrential rain, which killed a further 3 people. All of this has been coupled with a prolonged drought that's lasted since January, that's hurt our agricultural production and also our industrial infrastructure. There's been equivalent heat waves and droughts in other parts of the world, and one of the ones that may have the largest effect on the rest of us is the heat wave in China. It has lasted for nearly 2 months so far. Temperatures are well above 40 degrees centigrade. The highest reached 45 degrees centigrade. The rivers are drying up, limiting transport by boats along their rivers, and it's also reduced hydroelectric power available to their industries. And that affects the whole global economy. There's also been huge crop losses. There have been droughts all around the globe. The Yangtze, the Danube, the Rhine, and the Colorado rivers have been setting new all-time low water level marks. A combination of a prolonged La Nina and higher global temperatures seem to be the cause. While some areas shrivel up and dry out, other areas are getting more rain than they ever needed. The Pakistan flood is the extreme example of this, where so far 1,300 people have been reported dead. There are thousands still missing. 1/3 of the country of Pakistan is underwater. It's a combination of a super monsoon plus unusually rapid glacier melt up in the mountains above Pakistan. Europe has shattered its summer heat record. The average summer temperature in Europe, which is for June, July and August, was 0.4 degrees centigrade higher than the previous record, and that was only set last year. August itself was a whopping 0.8 degrees centigrade hotter than the previous record set in 2018. Meanwhile, globally, August was the 3rd warmest August on record, despite La Nina still continuing. Amazingly, there have been 6 1,000-year floods in less than a month in the United States. There was one in East Kentucky with 10 inches of rain, one in St. Louis with 9 inches of rain, Illinois 12 inches of rain, Death Valley only got 1.5 inches, but that's years and years worth of normal rainfall there. Dallas on the 23rd of August got 9 inches of rain, and Mississippi got 8 inches of rain in late August. These high temperatures are leading to very rapid melting of the ice in the Arctic area, particularly the Greenland ice cap. It has become out of balance with the Arctic climate and is believed it can no longer sustain its current size and will likely shrink by about 59,000 square kilometers in the next few years. That will account for about 10 inches of extra sea level rise. It was once thought the nuclear power stations would be a green alternative to coal, oil and natural gas fired power stations. However, nuclear power stations in both France and Iran, and probably a lot of other places fairly soon, are having to be closed down as river levels drop lower and can't produce enough water to cool the reactors, and besides which the river and seawater is getting too warm to do that function. Record temperatures are occurring above the Arctic Circle. This area is heating up 4 times faster than the rest of the planet. This is causing melting of the permafrost and release of methane gas, which is a much worse greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide. I think it's fairly clear that global warming is not a thing that we need to worry about in the future. That's because it's happening now. Every country is being affected either directly or indirectly, or of course both. Directly from the effects of the weather and the climate, or economically because of the knock-on effects of problems in other countries. We are now paying for past inaction. 20 or 30 years ago, it was said that if we acted soon, the cost of correcting for global warming was not going to be that great. That is becoming less and less true, and the longer we wait, the worse it's going to get. Yet there are still some that deny there is a problem. The motivations are obscure to me, but I suspect they are mainly financial self-interest, political and religious beliefs. We cannot let these people cause problems for the rest of the world. So thank you for watching, and please stay safe until next time. Goodbye.